Live from Vegas.
Woo!
No, not really. But last week we were at the National Real Estate Cafe with Don Gatling and Gino Fronte, giving you your daily dose of real estate market updates.
Well, what we got as an update from the President of the United States. Well, it's not our current president, but former president. So
No
always
doubt.
our president. George W. Bush. Like him or not, he gave us presidential advice. The presidential advice I walked away with was, I make decisions with information you don't have. And if you don't know if that's powerful, think about when you parent your children. When you parent your children, don't you make decisions on their behalf with information that they don't have?
Yeah, and the other core information was to stick to your core values, your
That's
core
right.
beliefs. Regardless of how unpopular they might be, you got to stick to your core beliefs, and you'll feel better at the end, and usually that's the right choice. So great information. It was kind of fun watching, sitting there, very candid interview. He's actually making fun of himself, having fun. Great event. We're glad to be part of Mortgage Mastermind 2015. Always looking out for what's going on in the industry to keep you in the know. So, speaking of great information, here we go.
This is great information. Foreclosures continue to go down at a rapid rate. So what does that do for you? It continues to shrink inventory. So foreclosures down, inventory down. It's a recipe for prices up.
Yeah, it's down 25% from last year. So that's huge. So like Gino said, that means a lot less homes going on the market. That's why we're a little short on inventory because the builders haven't been building fast enough. So we'll go into that later this week, so you want to tune in.
So is there any uncertainty in the market, Don? I think I see a little uncertainty.
Yeah.
It's uncertainty about when the Fed is going to raise rates. And look at what's happening. The
bond chart. This bond chart is ugly.
This uncertainty, and you hit the nail on the head. It's fear. This is fear-based uncertainty, and what it's doing is it's raising your cost of money. Now, the good news is rates are still in the fours, buying in the fours. Parents bought in the 70s at 14% and still made an $800,000 profit on their house. So if you can imagine what would happen if you bought in the fours.
No doubt about that. And, of course, if you tune in, you're going to see why you should be buying and selling now. We're going to go more into that this week. So you definitely want to tune in. So what's going to affect the interest rates? You can see interest rates have increased, meaning green is good, red is bad, meaning people are selling bonds. That raises interest rates. So you can see that rates have been slowly increasing. We warned you if you were paying attention.
Yeah, there's one secret here. The other thing that's happening is inflation in Europe. So people are getting better yields in Europe than they are here, and it's taking money out of the United States and putting it in European bonds.
So how can that, what else, this last chart we have, the economic calendar, what are we looking at the end of this week that could affect rates as well? A lot of information regarding sales, inflation, consumer sentiment, jobs.
Tons of things that are normally market movers, but I'm not sure that anything's going to make an impact right now till the Fed takes action.
That's right. We're waiting for the Fed. Actually, the best thing that could happen is for them to take action. Then we'll know where we stand. You know where you stand because you tune in daily to the National Real Estate Cafe to find out what's brewing. Check us out at nrecafe.com.